All great and precious things are lonely. And now that you don't have to be perfect, you can be good. There's more beauty in truth, even if it is dreadful beauty. My imagination will get me a passport to hell one day. Sometimes a man wants to be stupid if it lets him do a thing his cleverness forbids. A kind of light spread out from her. And everything changed color. And the world opened out. And a day was good to awaken to. And there were no limits to anything. And the people of the world were good and handsome. And I was not afraid anymore. People like you to be something, preferably what they are. It would be absurd if we did not understand both angels and devils since we invented them. Some men are friends with the whole world in their hearts, and there are others that hate themselves and spread their hatred around like butter on hot bread. Some people think it's an insult to the glory of their sickness to get well. I eat stories like grapes. The weight of knowledge is too great for one mind to absorb. Socialism never took root in America because the poor see themselves not as an exploited proletariat but as temporarily embarrassed millionaires. Socialism is just another form of religion, and thus delusional. I know now why confusion in government is not only tolerated but encouraged. I have learned. A confused people can make no clear demands. In this I must fight against any idea, religion, or government which limits or destroys the individual. This is what I am and what I am about. I can understand why a system built on a pattern must try to destroy the free mind, for this is the one thing which can by inspection destroy such a system. I guess this is why I hate governments, all governments. It is always the rule, the fine print, carried out by fine print men. There's nothing to fight, no wall to hammer with frustrated fists. Try to understand men. If you understand each other you will be kind to each other. Knowing a man well never leads to hate and nearly always leads to love. A man so painfully in love is capable of self-torture beyond belief. I believe a strong woman may be stronger than a man, particularly if she happens to have love in her heart. I guess a loving woman is indestructible. A woman holds dreadful power over a man who is in love with her, but she should realize that the quality and force of his love is the index of his potential contempt and hatred. I believe that love cannot be bought except with love. There ain't no sin and there ain't no virtue. There's just stuff people do. It was her habit to build up laughter out of inadequate materials. How can we live without our lives? How will we know it's us without our past?